Vietnam is banning incoming international flights from today for a week as it battles a surge in coronavirus cases related to a new variant. The government says the highly transmissible variant is a combination of those first discovered in the UK and India. NBC News foreign correspondent Janis Mackey Frayer joins us from Beijing with more on this. Janis, good morning. So up till now, Vietnam had actually avoided major outbreaks. So how worried are officials about the spiking cases and what's being done to stop the spread of this new variant?
Savannah, they're very worried about containing this outbreak. The variant is this hybrid of two other variants, making it very contagious. It spreads quickly through the air. Health officials there calling it very dangerous. They're getting help from the WHO with monitoring. In the meantime, they're doing mass testing in big cities. There are curfews, restrictions. Businesses are closing down, effectively seeing the first lockdown. What they're also trying to do is ramp up vaccinations. The problem with that, like in a lot of places in Asia, is supply. They just don't have enough. They're in negotiations with Moderna. They have some Pfizer vaccine. They don't want to take vaccines from China. So it means that only 1 million people out of a population of 96 million has been vaccinated so far. So that's what worries officials most as these variants continue to outpace vaccinations.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, Janis, the World Health Organization has announced a new naming method for all these emerging global variants. It's using the Greek alphabet rather than calling them by the country they were discovered in, like we're calling them the UK variant, the India variant. Tell us about that and why they're doing it.
Exactly. Well, primarily they're doing it to make it easier. These scientific names are hard to say, they're hard to remember, but they say they also want to remove any stigma for the countries that are being very diligent in detecting these variants and reporting them. In a statement, the WHO adding, people often resort to calling variants by the places where they are detected, which is stigmatizing and discriminatory. So as an example, this Vietnam variant, which hasn't been named yet, is a hybrid between Alpha and Delta, what we used to call the UK and India variants. The South Africa variant is now called Beta, and Brazil is called Gamma.
All right. And Janis, let's not talk about the investigation into the origins of COVID-19 that President Biden is really pushing for here. What's the latest on how that's being received in China?
Well, China isn't going to open the doors anytime soon. Look, whether the intelligence community or international partners can come up with anything in 90 days remains a mystery. From China's perspective, they've done their part. They said they've cooperated with the World Health Organization for that joint probe in Wuhan. And from their perspective, the investigation now needs to go elsewhere. It needs to give closer scrutiny to other labs, including in the U.S. The position isn't new. What has changed now is that we're seeing this lab leak theory come into the mainstream to get consideration alongside the zoonotic spillover scenario that scientists have been favoring till now. But scientists are also quick to point out, Savannah, that there is also a very big possibility that we may never have enough evidence to explain how this all started.
All right, Janis, thank you so much.